What's up, everybody? I just wanted to take a second to make another video today. And today, I just kind of wanted to talk about what's the one thing that you did today or that you think you might do today to move yourself closer to where you want to be in terms of your work life. And I'll share that for me, while it sounds crazy because it's really not that big of a deal, for some reason it was a huge win for me today to sell one pair of shoes that I had on eBay. I think I made like $10.38, something like that. They were shoes that I had laying around, probably one of my kids' shoes that they had outgrown, but they were still in great condition. They looked like new and they were name brand. And so I figured, why not sell them on eBay? It took maybe about a week to sell, but they finally sold. And that $10.38 was money that did not come from my desk job, from being a wage slave. And I got to tell you, it felt pretty fantastic. So now all I have to do is find my next thing to do to make a little bit more money to move me closer to my goal of no longer working at a corporate job, no longer being a wage slave, no longer being a white collar worker. Because like we've talked about before, or if I didn't mention it in my first video that I made, I do think that white collar work is largely going away. No matter whether you're a software developer like me, or if you are a paralegal, or the list goes on and on and on, a customer service rep, I think that companies are doing anything and everything they can to get rid of white collar workers. I think it's just a happy little accident, to be honest, in the capitalist society that we live in, at least here in the US. I think it's a happy little accident that I've been able to make money for many years now doing white collar work. So anyway, yeah, my big thing was I sold something on eBay. I'm curious, what's your thing that you did today or that you maybe plan on doing tomorrow to move you a little bit closer to financial freedom? And I don't necessarily mean full-on retirement yet. This isn't a financial independence, retire early type of channel. This is a channel for the large population of us here in the U.S. that are knowledge workers that can see the writing on the wall. We know that jobs are decreasing in number. Jobs are disappearing. Layoffs, over the past few years have been pretty horrendous here in the U.S., especially for white collar work. So are you starting to do anything in your normal day? And maybe it's a side hustle. I do a little bit of DoorDash sometimes. I do, food delivery, that sort of thing on the side as well. Not so much because I have to have the money right now, but because when I do lose my job, not if, but when I lose my job, I will have some muscle memory built up. I would have some modicum of an idea that I can make money outside of my W-2, desk job. So what are you guys doing over the next day or week or month to try to make a little bit of money outside of your normal desk job, your day job, if you're a desk worker like I am? I was trying to think if I had any other thoughts around all of this. Not really, just that for now, to me, it's such a huge win when I can make even a single dollar outside of my regular job. And I know side hustles are common. A lot of you are already doing this. But I'm looking to do it to entirely get away from a job and at least to get away from a desk job. So, let me know in the comments if you're doing anything this week to sort of stick it to the man, so to say. Maybe that's a really old saying probably, but what are you doing this week to elevate yourself, to get yourself closer towards your goal of feeling like you have a little bit more autonomy, a little bit more freedom in your work life? All right. Thanks. Peace out.